It was just after midnight at St. Anne's Medical Center in Ohio. The hospital lights were dim, the halls unusually quiet, broken only by the soft beeping of monitors. Dr. Michael Carter, a 42-year-old internal medicine physician, was finishing his rounds when he heard a sound that made him stop, soft, restrained crying coming from room 317. Inside was Emily Watson, a 68-year-old woman with silver hair pulled into a loose bun, wearing a pale blue hospital gown. She had been admitted earlier that week for heart complications. Officially, she was stable. Unofficially, she was terrified. Her husband had passed away the previous year, her children lived hours away, and the nights felt endless. She tried to be quiet, not wanting to bother anyone, but the loneliness finally spilled over. Dr. Carter gently knocked and stepped inside. He didn't ask about charts or vitals at first. He simply pulled a chair close to her bed and said, "You don't have to hold it in." That was all it took. Emily broke down, telling him about the fear of dying alone, about missing her husband, about feeling like just another patient number. Instead of rushing off, Dr. Carter stayed. He listened. He adjusted her blanket, brought her a warm cup of tea from the staff lounge, and sat there as the clock ticked past 1 a.m. Before leaving, he noticed a photo on her bedside table, a younger Emily with her family at a beach in California. He asked about her children, memorizing their names, Sarah and Daniel. The next morning, Emily's family arrived after receiving unexpected calls. Dr. Carter had personally reached out to them during his break, urging them to come sooner rather than later, not because Emily was dying, but because she needed them. When Sarah and Daniel walked into the room and saw their mother smiling through tears, they were stunned. Later that day, the family learned something even more shocking. Dr. Carter had rearranged his schedule so Emily would have consistent care, and he had quietly requested counseling support for her emotional well-being, without adding stress or cost. He never mentioned it. They found out from a nurse. Emily recovered steadily after that. But more than the medicine, it was that midnight moment, being seen, heard, and valued, that helped her heal. As the family prepared to take her home, Sarah hugged Dr. Carter and said, "You didn't just treat her heart. You saved it." Dr. Carter simply smiled and replied, "That's why I became a doctor." This story reminds us that true impact doesn't always come from loud gestures, but from quiet compassion. If this touched your heart, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with